Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. It's Friday. Yay! おめでとう皆様お元気ですか？お元気かい？ Hello, hello, hello. Alright, it is the first week of 2023. We're finally here. We're finally here. Well, technically, we're finally here only because, like, the previous week was like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day itself, and like, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. That's not the first week. That's the first day. It doesn't count at all. Hello, 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 Mr. Kid. Hello, Lodge. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a week and has been 2 days since our last stream. I apologize for the lack of stream on Friday and Saturday. Really was feeling under the weather, and it showed in the quality of like my voice. It showed in the quality of the stream that you guys were getting. So you know, as much as I wanted and really had hoped to be able to do streaming, I also made the conscious choice of not streaming and just focusing on resting, because that was really important. Am I good now? Lodge, just a quick question. I am better recovered in the sense that you don't hear me coughing as much. Like the other day where you hear me coughing a lot and sniffling a lot. So I would say it is a vast improvement from my stream the other day. But in terms of like, am I better now? I don't know. I really don't feel much better. But I think that that's normal for anyone who's recovering, especially if you're just coming back from recovering from flu itself. It is like, oh, thank you so much for the cheers. And I love the emoji, by the way. So cute, so cute. Thank you so much for the cheers. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, so like I would say that like in terms of recovery, I wouldn't say that it's complete recovery. I would love if it was a complete recovery because I want to sing. I swear to God, yesterday I was like at my friend's house who's a musician, and I was like trying to show off some music that I really like, and every time I was playing a music, I ended up was like, I can't, I'm gonna sing right now. Like I am going to sing. And so that was me like half dead with a half dead voice here, straining myself trying to sing as well. It's terrible. Like people stop, like don't play, like I can't play music that I like because I will always sing. Hey Haru, better, much better. Thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. Thank you so much. I like it. Thank you. You're on a 3-month streak, but you subscribed for 7 months. I don't understand why it's now saying it's a 3-month streak. Can someone explain to me how this description looks? Good morning, Mr. Moustache. Hello, I have missed you as well. Good morning. I hope your Sunday is going great. So yeah. In terms of like health, I would say like I'm getting slightly better. I will probably be on the mend, and I'm probably like by next week I should be like by this upcoming week I should be properly recovered. I should be able to also go back to singing, which is what I really like. Which being Twitch, I guess. And Twitch is always Twitch. That is true. That is very, very true. So there's been a lot of things that I've done in between break. I think if my dear 5D100 is here, my dear editor, I'm so sorry. No, I have not been doing any translation work, but I have completed some of the edits for the translation. So that's something that at least I've done. But no, I think for this whole week itself, I just been spending quite a bit of time like trying to do a lot of the conceptualizing that I was talking about, trying to be a variety streamer. So I was mixing up some games. I will proudly announce that I was, how I said I was going to get Minecraft. I was debating about it. I did get my dear good friend Ravi kind of chipped in for me to get Minecraft. So yes, I do have Minecraft. So I've got to put it in the purchase because I've got the cash, but I've got to put it in the purchase. But essentially next week, I should at least be scheduling a day where I'll be playing Minecraft. It's more of which server I end up joining for Minecraft itself. I know that there is a community VTuber Minecraft server that a VTuber is going to set up, or is actually planning to set up. So I might join that just because like I get to see all the other VTubers, and I guess we could run around and just basically like collaborate and have fun. So I'm kind of like thinking of like joining at least 2 servers. One will be like with you guys, the community itself, so I would like to play with my community, and the other one is also to join the VTuber community, so that way I can also meet like other new VTubers and sort of introduce them as I'm running around doing stupid shit on Minecraft. So keep in mind that like I have never played Minecraft before, and I've been told there are zombies in there, and we all know how I feel about zombies or anything horror. So we will see. We'll see what happens when I actually start playing it. But again, like I've got to actually put in my purchase and then actually play it. So you guys are just bear with me on this, guys. I'm so fucking new. I'm such a noob. So chillax with me, chillax with me. It's a children's game, you'll be fine. That's what they say about Plants vs Zombies. Guess what? I still freaked out over the zombies. Cute blocks, not scary. Sure they are. Just keep in mind as well that I kind of want to create my character. So if I join a server and I have to recreate my character from scratch, you're gonna be seeing me spend time trying to do art. And I will also be like pissed off whilst trying to do art, because like I've been one of those like patient but impatient person. But like yeah, it's just as it is. IP to a server run by a handful of YouTubers. Are these like YouTubers who are part of the VTubing community, or like what server is this? Wow. Oh, hello, Alta Zeno. Why is there so many alters right now? But hello, apparently we've got Alta Zeno, and I'm fairly sure I saw an alter phrase that followed my account earlier. Well, hello. You play on it on a regular basis? Nice, Mr. Moustache, nice. Yes, please DM it to me on if you are in my my Discord. Please share the IP, it'd be great, and then the bunch of us can also come in and just have a look at it. It's called the Chaos SMP. There's a MYVT my main kura futo sobutu Minecraft sobutu. Okay, I don't know about joining the MYVT specifically, but I do want to join like the generic like MYVT server. Sorry, not the generic MYVT server, but like the generic VTuber server, because like I'm seeing like there's actually someone that's trying to organize with like an international server. So it'd be really interesting to see that. I guess like more because like okay, so here's the thing about myself and when it comes to communities, right? One of the things that I'm so fearful about when it comes to joining very specific communities is that I have seen the nightmare of joining a community where everybody is kind of like in the same circle. And when I say in the same circle, I mean more of like being in the same region. I've seen chaos. And I don't mean chaos as in like the server you mentioned, but I mean chaos in the sense of like people who are too close, and then the drama that comes out. Like, I'm sorry, I acknowledge that there's going to be drama regardless, in whether you're in a cosplay community, whether you're in a VTubing community. Say goodbye to Twitch's Xeno. Aww, why are we saying goodbye to Twitch's Xeno? Xenophrase. What? Why? But like, one of the things that I find often is that the closer you are to a specific community and you're part of that region itself, the easier for drama to occur. And I mean drama in the sense of like in real life drama spilling in across, and the fact that you actually know each other personally, because a lot of times these kind of communities like to meet up. It then also means that there's a lot more like maybe a potential DDoSing and as well can happen. DDoSing can happen, and like, yeah, I just don't want to get involved with that. That's the only reason why I'm very fearful. And I think like it's an example of how like I feel about these kind of things was surprisingly when I was playing League of Legends. League of Legends, like if you play on the Australian server, at least my personal opinion playing in the OCE server is that people are toxic there, but like it's hilarious. The toxicity is like borderline. It's toxic, but you kind of like know that that's funny because like they'll just be cursing like bombs all the way, or they'll be like screaming about your mother, or like or like, oh, you're the most shittiest useless person on it, like, you know, like the derogatory terms that they'll like to chuck out at you. But like, it's so cute because like, you know, that's to the extent that they can. Like, I remember playing today, and I was on an ERAM with like my friends, and this guy was like, "Anyway, you're such shit. You know, like, why are you so fucking useless?" Because he was pinging me to cast my ult at that time, and I was like, "This is like my second time playing Anivia again after so long." And like the instant he said it, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I am useless. Because you know why? I haven't played this for like more than 3 years now." And then and it was like in the instant I said that, the other person on the team who was none of my friends was basically like, fair. And the instant he said that, the Lee Sin was cursing me could not say anything, because it's true. You can't blame someone for being shit if they haven't played the game for like God knows how many years. They're kind of like learning mechanics again. They're not going to play normals, okay? Because normals, like, it's boring. You play with bots. What the fuck for? ARAM is it's supposed to be a fun mode where you can just mess things up, because people kind of are expected to, you know, be testing new characters on ARAM because it's fun. It's meant to be a fun mode. So nobody should be stressing about like winning or losing, you know? It's just fun. It's chaotic fun. That's the point. And so it was funny because like when that happened, it's like, you know, there's an explanation there. People accept it. They're a little bit more mature, I think, in terms of like a community. But then I remembered like my time spending in like SEA playing Garena, and I remembered like using a friend's account to play, because like I don't usually want to get like my own account unless like I feel like comfortable and everything. But in Sanus, no, I meet a lot of people who are like that, and usually when I say one line, they can't argue because it's true. You know, some of the other players will be like, yeah, it's true, like this guy's being an idiot for no reason. And some people will tell you like, oh, go back and play bots. It's like, why? Bots are boring. Like, and someone else will agree with me. But I played SEA, and I remembered SEA was like the worst. Okay, I cannot stress how much I hate the MYSG community. And I say hate, maybe it's because like I am, you know, I understand the culture. I understand how we curse and swear, and because I understand how childish our community is, it gets worse because I jump into a community with people who basically run straight down mid lane because, oh, you fucking took the lane I want to play, fuck you, and they run straight down mid. It's like, how childish can you get? Just because I don't give you that lane or I don't give you that character, you're running down mid lane to kamikaze multiple times, even though we're telling you to like just dodge the bloody game, but you don't want to dodge. No, you just want to punish everybody else. Like, why? That's undue stress, and I want to FF at 20, and I can't FF at 20. Like, why? It's just like, fuck. Why would you do this to me, you mad child? You, like, it's like the stress. I don't know why, but I feel even more stressed because it's them, and then because it's the Malaysian community, right? That means that instantly there is very specific types of languages that got chakal, and so like you're joining in a group and you see like 4 or 5 of them are speaking in fucking Chinese, and I'm like, bruh, I don't speak Chinese, yo. Could you like speak English and give me instructions in English? And then you just get like ignored. It's just terrible because you're getting ignored, and then you can't communicate with them. They're not communicating with you. How are you gonna play? How to play? Sorry, I'm very stressed. You can tell I'm stressed with my own community. I would never come back to my own community because like, fuck you guys. Like, screw this shit, man. It's like you have a different, like, your community stresses you up because you understand the toxicity level, because you think that toxicity is worse than other communities. Sorry, I missed all the conversations that people are saying. So I'm gonna read back conversations like on YouTube first, and then go back to Twitch. So it was run by the guy named Daybreak. YouTube, he has about 500 subs, and there's his Discord. Okay, also a Twitch streamer. Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah. Please share the details with me, Mr. Mustache, and I'll have a look at the Minecraft server itself. 2F8 issues. Dude, if you have 2F8 issues, wait, you should just get it on your, like, you know, when it comes to 2F8, always make sure that all your devices have access to 2F8. Like, I can't stress enough, guys. When you use an authenticator, make sure it's one that you can log in with other accounts. Because, like, authenticator, very, very important these days for security reasons, okay? Very, very important. So make sure they have the proper, like, authentications all set up, you know, for protection purposes. For protection purposes. Going back to this one. So, migrate Singapore looks like Freelo. Yeah, well, it... True. Migrate and be like the best of the very best. Just pawn all these noobs who are coming in right now. Okay, no, kidding. But like, if you want to migrate there, why not? It'll be easier for us to play anyway, because like I do intend to like restart, like I get another like account, like Riot account, so I can play with like people within the local community, despite the fact like I really don't want to, but like I'd rather play with like my community itself, and I know my community is based in SEA region, so why not? You know, why not? It's mostly Malaysia, Singapore. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I remember my friend using Google Translate Chinese into a chat back in the day, and the other Chinese player basically quit the game. We made it into the game! Oh no, it's terrible! Now, no, I talking about like bro venting. I mean, they sent the SMS was, oh no. No. I don't recommend using like SMS authenticators, because I always feel like SMS authenticators, sometimes like if the server that they have isn't working that well, like the authentication just doesn't go. Just use an app authenticator. Like apps are a lot easier. Like, swear to God, just use apps. If you can, once you can, just swap to app. Like, that's so much easy. Look, I think like here's the funny thing is that all rioters have like rioters who don't like toxicity, they kind of have the same issue. And I remember like complaining about like, you know, toxicity about this like to a fellow rioter a long time ago. Again, for those who do not know, I used to work at Riot, so it does mean that I am an ex-rioter. Like very brief moment working with Riot Games, but I am an ex-rioter, and so I had like, you know, I do have experience. I do know people who are in Riot that moved to like other gaming companies, and I do know people who have still remained with Riot itself. Do I make use of my contacts? Of course not. No, because you know why? They've got their own life, and I'm now became back from like a worker to a fan. So like, why? Also, but it's always nice to see what they do. Hello, Juliet. Hello, thank you so much for the raids. Hello. Let me give you shout outs. Let me give shout outs. You are the great men. You are the greatest men of the world. Yeah, la, 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 la. Shout out, shout out, shout out.
Mean. It's already fun for me. It's already time for me to end.
I love how like when she's Julia says like it's already time for me to end, and then we're having a Paimon clip where Paimon is like shaking hands going like no, let's not end, no. It's so cute. Hey Cypher, hello, welcome to the channel. You may have lost the account. No, Zeno, I don't think you've lost the account. You can just write to Twitch support and just let them know that you still haven't received the SMS for the authentication at all, and you can just confirm with them one more time. Things like this do happen, so reach out to Twitch support. I'm sure they'll be able to help you. You can just explain the details in order. It'll be fine. It happens. It actually happens where SMS authentications don't actually work because there's something that fucked up to like a server and stuff. I know this because again, like I worked with like, you know, tech companies, and I understand like how some of these things work, and so don't feel like you lost the account. You can still reach out to support for assistance. I remember that a similar thing had happened to me with Final Fantasy 14. I had lost the old phone for the authenticator, and I was so cheesed up and so scared that I would lose access to my account because like, hey, I have that account for Final Fantasy 14, right? And it's like all my progress, all my money, all my things. And so I wrote to Square Enix and I said like, hey, so I lost the authenticator for my app for my phone itself. I can confirm that I am the owner of this email account. If you want, you can like message me. You can ask for a confirmation because like, that account is still logged into like my PlayStation, so technically like they could even verify like my purchases and everything. And so it was really good because like Square Enix actually did come back to me and they gave me access back to my account. Like they knew that people do have these issues where they lose their authenticators. So things like that can happen, so please do reach out to Twitch support and try to get them to understand your situation. They'll be fine, don't worry. Mr. Massage is not always up, but if you want to play, just ask him to know. So yeah, fair. Thank you so much for the advice then. Julia, you're drinking lots of water, huh? You're not the only person. I've got my water with me. I have actually milk tea with me and water, so I'm having sugar and water at the same time. And don't say you're shy. You're not shy, like you're very cute, right? Don't be shy. She's so cute. Very, very cute. Very, very adorable. And as you guys know, like in my channel, I like when I do shoutouts, I always make sure that you guys actually get to hear the clips as well, because like I want you know, I want people to appreciate who you are. So like usually I try not to speak when the clips are on. So like if I ever like cut in the middle of the clip, just let me know. You know, got the respect people. Yeah, going back to the conversation about like people talking about toxicity. So like so when I was complaining about like toxicity in the server, and I say this because like one of the things that you'll find is that most rioters, when they go like to different countries and they're visiting for events, because sometimes you can have like people from LA that are going to maybe like Australia OCE events, or they're going to like Japan events, like any of this like big events, or anywhere around the world, they kind of try to create accounts as well within that region to kind of play with people. If it's an event that have rioters mingling with like the normal fans itself. And I remember like we had this conversation about, you know, what is considered toxic, because I was complaining about the MYSG community, and then I had and this was me being in like this Taiwan office at the time when it was still around, and I remember like a Taiwanese writer was like, no, you don't understand, Taiwan region is more toxic than like Korea or America or like Japan, and he starts going on a rant about why he thinks it's toxic, and I'm listening going like, but I don't understand the language, I can't feel that it's toxic because I don't see and understand what they're saying. It's like, this sounds like a region thing, like if you're from that region, you have a problem with that region's toxicity because you understand the toxicity within that region. It's just hilarious. I swear, it's hilarious. Drinking water, people. Yes, it's drinking water, people. People who are sick must drink lots of water. It's true. All right, take care, Mr. Mustache. I'll see you later if you're back here. Bye bye. We have Xenos out. Essentially, right now, guys, we have code guys. The Alta Xeno code guys person is here. Look at that. Look at that. Don't F. Why F? Oh, there's hugs. I like hugs. Thank you for hugs, guys. I love hugs. I love you guys. Who's this sus guy? The sus guy is the unsus but sus guy. It's Xenophrase. It's like the super Xenophrase. Wow! Xeno's instantly sus for this. Can't escape. New account, but cannot escape the sus check. What? No! That's a lie! It's not 1% sus. Xeno! The sus meter bro! It's a lie! 1%! It's a lie! That's a lie. It's definitely a lie. No, it's not. It's a lie. Onesa knows. Onesa knows when like Streamlabs has broken down. Coalla just like crap! I'm losing to this like 1% madness. I'm say so tonight. Yes, queen. Even kid is like nani. Nani. Oh no, the 16k points. No. It'll happen. It'll happen. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you. Don't cry. Seriously, reach out to Twitch support. I'm being serious. Reach out to Twitch support. You'll be fine. Oh, Julia, did you manage to clear most of the co-op for Genshin? I hope you did, because it's always easy. And what like I was trying to say was that if you do the other quests for the bosses, right, you can actually do it with co-op and you still be able to achieve the achievements. So when you can, definitely play. If you're doing like a lot, try to play with co-op, because like it just makes bosses a lot easier. I say this knowing the fact that a lot of people has helped me with like bosses before, and we clear all of those and then get primo gems, and I'll be so thankful for the primo gems. Like, thank you for primo gems, guys. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, but like so this week has been great because like I said, with games like Minecraft, you know. So that's something that I'm definitely getting get into, and also doing variety. One of the things that I kind of was super happy about as well this week was that I actually managed to spend a lot more time working on a bunch of things that I wanted to do for my debut, because like I've been meaning to debut for the longest time. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Let me just get like a gulp, one more gulp. Actually, no, not just a gulp. Let me go get my water, and then have some water as well, because too much sugar is bad for me. I'm gonna be super hyper. That's not a good thing, guys. I'm not ADHD, but sugar, honey, baby. Oh no! Did I run out of water? Oh no! I didn't bring water in here. No, it's terrible. Water. Oh my god, water is essential. Water went missing, definitely my water went missing, so I had to go and get water and come back. Too much sugar, I had too much sugar. So now I'm back to like, oh, hydration. Okay. Ball water went missing. My ball water was like in the other side of the room of the like house. Yes, my scar juice wasn't here. No scar juice, no glory. I'm back. I'm back. Back with my juice, with my water, like fancy water. You know how sparkling it is, and then I'm in a wine glass having water. You know, this is called atas. This extreme more expensive. You know, pure sparkling with like the joys. Just imagine me being a connoisseur of water. You know. And I'm swirling my glass like though I'm like taking a sip of like fancy water. Okay, anyway, drinking. Wow. Alright. Anyway, so yeah, meeting Hyper Myu. I'm not that hyper. I swear guys, I'm actually very like old I'm an old person, you know? Old inside. Very old. Aches and bones everywhere, you know? Can't stay up like you young urns. Hello Emily, hi! Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the channel. So yeah, so this week has been great because the last 2 days, like I said, I wasn't feeling well. But I actually spent quite a bit of time actually working on things that I want to do for my debut. I don't know if I can debut on time, only because I really wanted to debut. Go to Mountain Abyss. Okay, Lodge, you go Mountain Abyss. Unga booga. Yeah, so like I was like working on all the things I want to do for my debut because my debut itself, I had hoped to actually debut on my birthday, which is unfortunately very close to Chinese New Year. It's like end of the month. But sadly, I don't think I'll be able to actually do the debut at all because, first and foremost, I'm trying to get my L2D character rigged, and my design mama, as we put it, is also actually the rigger. So like the origin, like she's already drawn me art pieces, so I actually don't need to do anything. I just have to like pay her money and she just does the rigging. But she did raise a price end of the month. Actually, it's end of the month. You can find it on Twitter. I will only announce it like a week before. Like around Chinese New Year week, you would just see me putting an announcement for like what's gonna happen for my birthday. But so like I needed to get that rig, but like it's a lot of money, by the way. It's a lot of money just to try to get the VTuber rigged. In fact, like the prices has increased from when I last inquired, and I inquired like sometime last year because my intention was actually to get that the rig and everything ready by like September, December, and then that way, then after that, I'll be like, doing it on my birthday. And I had a plan, and then after that, it was like, no, I actually had to buy an apartment. I bought this beautiful baby that I'm staying right now. So like, all that money that would have gone into that went into this instead. Okay, I'm not complaining. I like my place. It's my own fancy place that I'm paying back for. It's a beautiful place. I love my place, so I'm not complaining about it. It's just that plans had to take a backseat, and so because of that, like now I'm trying to like find out the prices as well again, just more because like I've got a lot of things that I want to do with my character, and I just need to make sure that whatever money I'm chucking in, it's exactly like what I'm expecting to get back. But kind of because of that, the issue I have is that she hasn't come back to me. I know her comms are kind of like full right now. I'm sure she'll open up the comm later, but like her comms are full right now, and I know she does fast forward, but I don't know if I'll get it in time. So there's that issue there, that the money that it costs. So I'm kind of like half debating on debuting with like my alt, because like my alt is already rigged. My alt it's the alternate version of my character. It ties in with my lure. So in fact, like my lure, I'm just doing I don't even know if I'll do like a debut video or anything, because like, to be honest, it's like a conceptual idea that was never really written up. I don't have like a storyboard or any videos in place. So kind of like, I guess I might push back debut as well, just so that I can make like a good thing so that people can see. So it might not actually be on my birthday, but I'll do like a birthday event. But like there's some things like I'm actually like sort of like going around and talking to a whole bunch of people. I'm trying to like build up the ideas for the debut itself. So I'm already working with people to like do conceptualizing for like music videos. I'm trying to commission more artworks that are more related to like the sub characters that are tied into my lore itself. My main character gets a lot of artwork, and I think that I unfortunately do not like hesitate to share that artwork with people when I get it. So like that's the one where I'm fairly sure a lot of people are still saying like, you know, I don't understand why you're releasing all these when you like don't have your L2D up yet. I'm like, kinda like, cause like really like sharing like my art about myself to everyone, you know. I like art, I like artists, and I like people. And I don't like debate with people when they charge me a price. I'm like, no, that's your price, that's your worth, I'll pay you according to that. But like, so like we work together, like I work with a lot of the artists and I try to like help them in terms of the conceptualizing and like visuals, and we talk and debate about ideas, and I try to like show certain things that I'm interested in, because you know they're not things that I tend to see around. And so like, yeah, it's really neat. Funny thing is like one of the concept ideas that I was chucking at someone a few days ago. No, it's like 1 week-ish plus ago. Like I had shown that idea and was like, I don't think anyone has got this thing. I kind of want this. Next minute, I know Holo Tempest was released, and then I see like one of the VTubers from Holo Tempest having like a similar idea, but they were using it for their just chat, and I was like, no! How damn it! Good God, damn! Like some of us were thinking like, oh, it's special, and it's true, it is special, but then damn! You done it before me! Like, not saying I'm old, by the way, One-chan here is very young and pretty. Of course you are. And Mr. Game, you feel young if you're watching cartoon. That's true. Everyone feels young when they're watching cartoon. I feel young when I'm watching cartoon. Actually, no, I feel young at heart most of the time. But then when I'm surrounded by young people, then I feel old. You pulled 2 more SSRs in Tower Fantasy. Nice, Emily. I'm so happy for you. Oh, Omedeto. Tower Fantasy is like one of those games that I don't think I can play because like I'm playing Genshin right now. If I play TOF, I'm gonna die. I only need one game that I can like continuously play on an everyday basis. Unless like I decided to change myself into a gacha gamer streamer, and then I just play like only gacha games here. And I'm shaking hand my back and forth because I'm like, oh, I'm dreading the moment. I feel like I'm now a Genshin streamer, a main Genshin streamer. I'm not anything else but a main Genshin streamer most of the time. Zypher, do you draw? Yes, I used to draw actually. Not that I draw now. Actually my drawing is really crap because I stopped drawing slightly after, you know, like in the middle of university. So like my drawing is, what was the word that Aru used at one point? I think he said that my drawing was scuff. Yeah, I have scuffy drawings. Like even now, so I have scuffy drawings. But like, but because like I had used to draw, so I kind of have an idea of like what are things that most artists want. And so I don't debate with artists. Usually I come to an artist and say, okay, so I have this idea. This is my idea. This is my concept. This is some of the color schemes I want to use. This is some of the things I want to use. Go ahead and do whatever you want. And I kind of like treat it like scap because I have a lot of faith in artists, in artists and like their works. Like I think that they do great drawing, and I want to appreciate what they do because they have their own ideas. I can give them a concept, but how I visualize the concept might not be similar to how they visualize the concept. So I always like, try to trust in the artist. The only time that I don't trust an artist is if, let's say, and this is what I tend to do with most artists, is that I tend to do a 50-50 in a sense of like I will pay you upfront 50% of like the commission price if that's possible. And then they do the conceptualizing for the sketch. And I'll look at the sketch, and if I think that the sketch work is not up to scratch to what I want, then I will tell them like, okay, no, I need you to change the pose of the hand a little bit, or I need you to change like the color a little bit. I need to show this, I need to show that, like expression. Like I will then do that with the artist. Like it's very rare that I do it with an artist, but I will do it if I think that it isn't at that stage yet. But once but if it's an artist that I look at like their portfolio and I go like, oh, okay, you've come up with like really great compositions, you have an idea, you know what you to do, I give you prompts and you are able to do it and follow through it, then I'm like, no, you run wild. I'm going to just give you the bare basics, you go do whatever you want, and I know I'm gonna love your art. And I've seen people that I really enjoy their art, and I'm like so happy to receive artworks from them because it's so pretty. Show me your drawing. Oh, show my drawing. Damn, this is a very, very scary moment because like I generally don't show people my drawing, and I am terrified shitless to show people my drawing because my drawings aren't the prettiest. And like I said, they're very scruffy McDuck. I can show something. I don't mind. But a lot of the artworks that I have were things that I used to do back in like high school, because I didn't like keep a lot of works. So I'll show some works here. But keep in mind that like it's not the best. I set a goal to learn drawing this year. That's good. So I will show some of my artworks here. You guys are gonna see some things. Again, this was for like my high school days. It's a long time ago. It's scuffy. And so Myu Myu racing driving games when? Well, when someone gives me a racing driving game, then I'll play, okay? Okay, so do not be alarmed by like this thing that I'm about to share. But here we go. Ba-dam! You see this? I'm really like gonna like minimize it a little bit, but like this is the artwork. I'm gonna cover chat right now just so you guys can see. This is an artwork I did back in high school, and this was and to be fair, I have a lot of friends who are artists themselves, so a lot of the artworks that I would do, I'll do them on A4 paper because I was actually trained to do that by my artist friends. Like we actually play around and we experiment a lot of things. So this is like an artwork I did that was on paper, and I used, if you're looking at like the textures over here, it's because like this texture was all with salt. I actually like kind of like painted and then like sprinkled salt all over, and so these are all like salt residues that you're seeing here. What do you rate your artwork? Me? I rate my artwork? I'm the kind of person who's like very hard on myself, so I actually don't rate my artwork very well. I never rate my artwork very well, but like, and this was back then, so like, you asked me to re-emulate this right now, I don't have the same emotions as I had back then. As in my emotions kind of evolved even further, that like, I don't think like I would be able to come up with something like this again. Like I said, this was like a long time ago. So, you know, for me, I don't have much of a rating for it, you know. Yeah, so like I did like things like this as an example, so you can see like it's a very, very small artwork itself. I'm gonna like enlarge this a little bit, but like this was me like playing around with like a pen. Like you can see like I was trying my best to do like manga panels because I was really into manga, and I had friends who also draw manga as well, so like this was me like trying to draw manga at one point. And I'm also gonna like show another piece of artwork. My artwork got a lot more scuffier, and you'll see in a minute what I mean by that. So like, here's an example of me like experimenting with like, I think this was like in DeviantArt at one time. They had these like these things that you could actually just like draw and like just, you know, do squigglies, squiggle art. I don't know what it's called right now. I really don't remember what it was, but like I was playing around and experimenting with things like this. Yeah, sure, show your art, please. I would love to see your art. And let me just show one more that was like, this is like my final art that I really enjoyed doing. Oh no, it's too big. Oh no, it's hiding everyone. Oh no, let me minimize this. Da 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 da. Like this is like another artwork that I did. And this is probably like the last work that I did that I kind of like poured a lot of emotions into, but this is actually one of my favorite works, so even if anyone calls it scuff, like, fuck you. This is a moment that I'm very defensive of my artwork. This is the one artwork that I was so proud of myself, and when I did it, and I can't re-emulate this because I was going through a specific emotion itself, so I just did it. you can share. Okay, there's a few places you can share your artwork. You can share your IG. I can have a look at it on my desktop itself, and I can just comment about the artwork. Or you can share it on Discord itself. So if you want to go on my Discord, because a lot of people have access to my Discord, come by my Discord, post your artwork there, and we can have a look at your art. There's a media channel specifically for artwork, so like definitely post it. Definitely have a go there. Sure, cool. Let me quickly go and pop that up. Let me go and pop up your IG right now. I'm gonna quickly go and look at it. Yeah, I have a particular style. I'm well aware that like my artwork is very specific. But like I haven't been drawing in a long time, so I don't actually think like that I can emulate that similar style of that artwork again. I would love to be able to do something like that again in the future. For reals. But that will be a long time to come. I can't find you on Instagram? That's a bit weird. Is this like a private channel or something? Sorry, a private like account or something? Because usually with private accounts, it's not easy to actually search for it. Oh wait, I found it now. I found it. Don't mind me, I found it. Oh. I can tell that you're an art student because I can see that you're copying and emulating a lot of art styles. Some of them I really like. I think you lean a lot. I've seen a lot more like American-ish style artwork. Like I'm looking at your art and I can see like emulations of American art more so than anime. The anime ones that you do, they're not terribly bad, but how do I put it? Your anime style kind of leans close to the American anime, what's that? Spy Girls? Was it Spy Girls? Wings Club. Like I can see like some emulations of that here, but like most of your other stuff is very Americanized, and I like it. I like the art that you have. The Millennia art for Elden Ring. That one was really good. I like that one. Let's see the other ones. Thor, the God of War fan art. Yeah, that one was really good. I love that. That's gorgeous. Oh, the Kaching is so cute as well. Oh, Kaching is so cute. No. But yeah, you've got like a very specific style as well. I can see. I like those art. Your art is really good. I can see that you're still experimenting with quite a bit of style. So, go on, continue experimenting. I'm sure you're gonna do really well. Yeah. I can tell that you don't draw a lot of anime style, but like because like when you try to do anime style, it gets very close to like a very specific type of like American anime that I see. So like yeah, you draw for a living. Nice. Then in that case, like I really do like your more American-ish drawings, because I feel like that's more your style anyway. I actually got a lot of friends who are I'm seeing like more artist friends of mine that are leaning towards the more American-ish drawings, but I also find that is not really a style that I think like here locally a lot of people lean more towards like anime instead of like Americanized like styles. So I always love seeing people who've got like a slight American style to them. It's so cool. It's semi-realistic. Nice. Okay, that is a style of drawing. Sorry, I'm so terrible because I have this thing where I'm like, when I say anime, I think of like more Japanese-ish style, and I think like semi-realistic to like that are like almost similar to like American comic style is where I'm like, yeah, that's American style. Like that to me in my head, it's like American drawing, American style. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. I apologize to all the people who actually went to art school. Given the fact that I actually did briefly went to art school for like less than 2 months and then dropped out because like I was sick and then I just couldn't catch up with class. Because apparently I learned that being sick means that like if you can't do the whole like almost 12 hours or more of drawing artwork non-stop. And you know, like the thing about like the thing about like going to art school is like if you fail, you're meant to redraw that same artwork like 3 times. You got 3 times to pass that bloody art, and it's like, it's not bad, it's just that I was sick. Oh, and the best part was like I was also having flu. At that time I was having flu as well again. But I had like a serious flu that incapacitated me, and I was in bed from that viral flu. And it was so bad that my mom freaked out and thought I was dying. And then I had people who came in and was literally like trying to shake me up, who wake me up, and they were like, no, don't die, Myu. I'm like, guys, I'm just sick from flu, just let me rest, let me sleep in peace. But I because I was missing for like almost close to a month, so it was like 1 week, 2 weeks of coming into class, falling sick for a month, coming back in, and then could not catch up with classes at all. And it was terrible because it was not like you could get a refund on the semester anyway. And the teachers were very clearly biased towards you know, my classmates who had potential, because I know one of the classmates was actually like a really good friend of mine from high school, and she has really great artwork, and I was so annoyed that the teachers were like so hyper focused on her that as someone who was trying to catch up, I didn't have time. And I love how they were like, oh, just go ask your friends. Hello, I only got in for 2 weeks. I had barely even started to make friends, and then I fell ill. What friends? How am I gonna catch up with any of the classes there? So like I had to like drop out from art college, and then decided like, okay, I guess like that goes my plans of ever being an illustrator, because that was what I wanted to be, an illustrator. I was like, goodbye plans to be an illustrator. I'm just gonna go to conventional art, like, you know, handwritten like works instead of like drawing. It's no longer drawing now. I'm just going back to like conventional art art courses, which is like, you know, write, target, and shoot people with words. You gotta find art background. Nah, oh my god, people with fine art background are just insanely talented. Like you guys. And traditional art as well. Oh my god, no, this is where I bow to you, because like I'm not I love traditional art. There is something about traditional art that I feel has it invokes a sense of nostalgia for me, definitely. I you know, I like digital art. I think like right now we're in a day and age where digital art is the thing, and digital art is unfortunately also kind of like affects I won't say effects, but like it can also emulate traditional art on in a digital format. But like I really like I love seeing traditional art, because like the techniques that you're able to evoke with that, the types of strokes, the paintbrushes, and just the ability to blend everything on a piece of paper, because paper can only hold so much ink. Can only hold so much water, by the way. So like I love seeing how talented someone is being able to like flourish with that, and that's just a joy, a simple joy. You glad you had tutors and classmates who really improve your product sketches? Can always follow YouTube sketching tutorials in your free time. A few for Blender. Oh, nice. Art course is a torture for mediocre, but heaven for art fanatic. I am not surprised that it's a heaven for art fanatic. And don't get me wrong, like I love art. But I think that I loved art in a way that was more towards like Japanese manga, because again, like my passion was more there. I didn't want to draw apples and oranges, which I had no concept whatsoever. Though like that really would have helped me in terms of, you know, coming out and being a mangaka. But like. But I had actually learned art from friends, you know, back in high school and like primary school, from like drawing and emulating manga. And like I loved that part of drawing and doing that. Like I really liked that, and I also liked the fact that a lot of times we were trying to kind of experiment with different styles. So that was something that I enjoyed, was like playing around with colors, playing around with different writing utensils or drawing utensils, and just trying to see how art comes out. I'm not the best, but I think like one thing people should know about me is I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I'm also someone who when I'm interested in a specific industry or a genre, I kind of try to understand a little bit of it by diving into it and messing around from there. Because like for me, that's the joy, is like learning by doing it, less of like learning from somebody else. You know, like you can't emulate someone's style, but you can kind of try to learn certain techniques from them. And 10 sketches per week per subject for the whole semester. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, like that's what I remembered art college being, you know, 10 sketches per week per subject. That was the thing. But keep in mind that I was missing and I was sick for a month. And so coming back and then realizing like, holy shit, I now have to catch up for like 50 sketches on top of my current subject that I need, on top of my current ongoing classes that I will now have to take back again once I'm back in there. That was overwhelming. I think it was overwhelming because there was no consensus for someone who was that sick like myself for 1 month. And it didn't help that again, like the in DC section. Section in terms of section for Discord itself, please use the media section. That is the one that I recommend people to use when they are posting or uploading their own pieces of pictures, artwork, anything, just post there. But yeah, so like 50 plus, how am I gonna catch up with 50? And the semester was going to end soon. Like, it's not possible for me to catch up because I had missed all the basics. I had missed the basics. I was, again, I had just entered uni. Less than 2 weeks. Some of the things that they wanted us to learn was using a Mac. Now my house is a PC user. No one uses a Mac. Only in art college we have to use a Mac. So I also didn't understand how to make use of the program to be able to do like most of my things on Illustrator. Because like Adobe Illustrator with a Mac, I didn't have Illustrator at home. My parents would not have bought Illustrator for me either. So I would have to do it at work. Not work, at like college. And again, the teachers were not being helpful. They were like, oh, just ask your friends. What fucking friends? I'm gonna remind people, like, I was only there for less than 2 weeks. Does nobody have friends in 2 weeks? AI is so annoying for me. Oh no, don't say that. I mean, AI now is okay for me because like outside, like after I quit and then I had more time to experiment on my own, like I think AI is fine. It's just that I think it's like better for like graphic designs. If you're just someone who's doing like illustration, graphics design, it's fun. Sounds like a you problem, joking. Large, screw you. You can't say the middle finger, but I'm giving you a middle finger right now. Like, screw you. But no. I just think that I think it was just fate. I have this thing that I do believe that like there are certain things that changes your course in life, and I think that this is one of the examples where I had always wanted to be an artist, and fate just sort of told me like, nope. No matter what, you're not destined for this. Hey Lee, hello, welcome. We're having a discussion about like my time at art college and why I ended up not being an artist at the end of the day and what had happened to it. So like, hello and welcome. Do like have a look and like on the past conversation. My teacher, it's corrupt. Don't say that. It's not that corrupt. No, it's fine. You use AI for logo design. Oh, Zyvier, can I like commission you for logo design? I kind of need a new logo. My current logo blends in with any background that I put in. That I'm like I kind of feel like I need a new logo right now for myself. So like if you can ping me your prizes, I'll like would be interested to commission you. But I would like to see your portfolio first though. Because I am the kind of person who's like, portfolio first. Do I see anything I like? Yes, then why not? Let's commission all my friends. Let's commission all the people that I know. I'm lucky we weren't forced to use Macs. They weren't compatible with 3D, CAD programs, uni for design stuff. The new iMacs look really good though. I actually like the minimalist design. I wouldn't be surprised the minimalist design. I would not be surprised if the minimalist design looked good. Actually, you know, back then I used to complain like that Macs were hell. But to be fair, at that time I was being forced to learn Mac at a very, very short time and trying to memorize. Like, if you don't even know the buttons, how are you supposed to learn how to use the program, right? I felt like if I had gotten training on understanding how to use the buttons on a MacBook, then using Illustrator being so much easier, which is kind of why I you know, even when I quit it and I actually learned to use Illustrator outside of college, outside of art college, it was a lot easier for me because I was using it on a Windows where I was like, oh, okay, can kind of like do this thing right now, and then but the funny thing is that I actually eventually learned to love Mac because like one of the workplaces I was in, you know, when you have to be like a tech support person, somehow you kind of have to learn everything anyway. And this place, the higher ups use Mac, and so I eventually just sort of like learned to use a Mac. I eventually got a Mac anyway, and then I haven't gone back since. So I've been using Macs mostly. I still use PC for things like this because like for gaming, you know, having a PC works. But like, but I love using a Mac for simplicity's sake. I think that there are some things that a Mac works really well, and then for other things, a PC works really well. I don't use AI so much, only know the basic, but I'm really good at Photoshop. Well, if you're not good at Photoshop, that's a problem. Because I feel like that's the program that most people have to use anyway in art college. So like, I would be like, if you don't use AI that well, it's fine. You don't know Photoshop, I'll stare at you like, what? 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 Why does she say that, Lee? I don't understand. Explain to me. Give me more details here. What? Yeah, but hang on. Are you still a Photoshop user or have you moved? Because I know a lot of people have used like different softwares. I remember Sai was really popular at one point for like artworks, and then now I think everyone's using what's that program really? Oh my god, my brain is not thinking about the name right now, and I apologize because like I've got a lot of artist friends, so like each one of them's got like a different thing that they really like. Ooh, I do like your artworks. That's nice. The last one looks like you do like some wall painting as well. Man, I finally saw Emily's SSRs. Like, god damn! Krita because it's free. Oh yeah. Adobe apps, you still have to find an alternative InDesign. I mean, using Coral Suit, which doesn't have an InDesign alternative. Yeah, I think like InDesign is a little difficult to find like an alternative. Photoshop literally can solve any problem in artwork. Yep, that is true. Photoshop solves everything, doesn't it? Photoshop solves everything. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up because I can't stand it when I don't remember the programs. It's like I see the program, I know what they are, but I don't actually like remember the alternatives. No, this is not what I'm looking at. Why are you giving me names of things that like Medibang Paint. I remember Medibang Paint was like really popular as well at one point. Clip Studio Paint. That's the one. I was like, it's popular. It's the one that's super popular. Clip Studio is the one that's really popular with a lot of people now. Like it used to be Sai and now it's Clip Studio. Medibang was like briefly popular, but then it died anyway. And then it's just Clip Studio all the way through. Like everybody I know uses Clip Studio. Like holy crap. You can even animate in Photoshop for animated emote. Damn, this person. Bro, making GIFs. Don't get me wrong, Photoshop and Illustrator are both good and the industry standard, but I couldn't afford the monthly cost after graduating from uni. I think everybody can't afford the monthly cost. Let's be honest, like, a lot of these things, you wouldn't be able to afford it because, like, it's expensive. It's expensive. I like that bong emote, by the way. That bong emote is so cute. I still want to get anime. In one day, I will get anime emotes. That is not today, but I'll just like chuck my Saints, my Super Saiyan here. It's so small, no one can see, but it's a Super Saiyan emoji. Aww. And I bet the VTuber thanks you. That is good artwork. NMRIH2 trailer. Yes, I remember like having that discussion with you. And oh, actually, Lee, thank you so much for coming by. I completely because you just popped by, and then like because I had that conversation earlier with Mr. Mustache, I thought I'll repeat it again. I gotten the cash enough for Minecraft, so just so you know, I will be streaming Minecraft sometime this week. Probably. I just need to download the game first. But like, Minecraft's coming. Why is there so many talented people around me? Guys, stop being so talented. I'm like dying here right now, like dying so badly. I'm dying so much under the weight of your talents. Like, damn, son. What am I supposed to do with you guys? What am I supposed to do? Huh? It's like, you guys are so talented. Oh. I mean, or at your glory. You said Adobe CS6 Master Collection, which I bought off eBay, then got disabled by Adobe after 1 year being a volume license. The pain. I know what you mean by that. The pain of like subscribing to things. I used to be one of the best chess players and all this shit. Okay, please go away from me. I actually was in a chess club before. And then they sent us for a competition. And I remember that unfortunately we did have a prodigy in our class who eventually represented the state and won. I think that it was the best in the country, although I don't know if he actually went far, but best in the country for a high schooler. And I'm like, fuck, why? People, practice makes perfect, but it's bullshit. What if you practice bad habit? I mean, I agree. If you like, let's say for example, like with art, right? If you don't know the right techniques and you're doing it all wrong, or like proportions, right? How are you going to improve yourself? Because you don't know what is right. Problems that only we know. Sorry, it's drinking water. Tea launcher Minecraft. Because my dear friend, why I don't do that? Because let me be honest. As someone who was previously worked in the industry, like as in like for games. I mean, it's no surprise, and I don't make it. I don't hide that facade of myself. That I used to be an ex-Rioter, so that means I worked with League of Legends. You know, with Riot Games. But I've seen the amount of effort people put into a gaming company, and I'm like, okay, there are gaming companies that, you know, with studios, I just cannot brain it because I'm like, this is a lot of work they put in, and then there are people who are doing piracy? Question mark. Like, gotta feed these talents, okay? No. I will pay money to people who deserve the money. For things that I might be not interested in, I will just check out the videos first. If I think the reviews make sense, I'll put in the money for it. Now, on a note of like, let's talk about like comics or like books. I'm someone who kind of gobbles up material way too fast. So a lot of times, like in situations like this is why like having a library card is amazing, because I can go to a library and I can read lots of books. Or if I'm in a bookstore and I want to find a new book, all I do is I flip to the back of the book itself, and then I check it out and see if I like the ending. Only because like I'm as someone who went through like creative writing classes and actually wanted to be a writer at some point as well. I have an issue with people who can't write endings. I can beginnings, middle, climax. You know, I think people can do fine. Endings are not everyone's strongest suit. So I read the endings first. If I think that it's captivating enough for the last couple pages, they're able to write in a way that captures my attention, even if I don't know what happened in the beginning, then I'll buy the book and I'll reread from the start. So that's something that I do. So I am someone who supports people. I will do my best to try to support people as best as I can. Especially, let's talk about artists in general. Like, I think artists right now, a lot of people are going through this issue with, where they're, you know, with AI art being a thing right now. You know, a lot of artists are in a very shaky moment where, you know, And we are seeing Photoshop, we're seeing Canva, well, not Canva, sorry, we're seeing what's it, Photopia, we're seeing like a few other places are actually encouraging or opting people in, where it's like if you save your artwork on any of those platforms, or you're doing it on any of those platforms, you are, if you don't read the fine print by the way, and you could be opting your art in for AI. And that is really scary because there's not enough protection for artists in general. There's not enough protection against plagiarism. There's not enough protection over stealing. The laws are very undefined as well for AI art. And so because there's nothing in place that's protecting them, it's very scary that an artist's work, an original body of work, can be opted in to for machine learning that then emulates the art. It's got flaws now, Zyphil. I think like right now there's flaws because it's still a new technology. It hasn't learned what to avoid. That's the same with robots, but that's the same with training AI, even for like chatbots with chat. AI is still learning. That's correct, Mr. Kid. You are right. AI is still learning. Because it's still learning itself, it's like, you know, it's like typical art. What do you do with art for like, even with when you're doing like still art? Sorry. Again, forgive me. I cannot remember most of my art linguistic terms. I'm terrible with terms, by the way. You'll notice this happens all the time with me. But like even with when we're trying to draw something, we need references, right? AI is the same. AI needs references, and so your works are the reference for it to emulate, to actually create its own art. Now, will it eventually be able to create original art that is not an emulation of a typical artist? I don't think we're going to hit that point just yet. That's maybe in like 10, 20 donkey years down the line. But at the moment, right now, it's still coming up with very amazing composition art. And I think like, you know, I think that it is a very new genre. I think that AI art can still be used as a point of body of reference that can help you to improve your art as a normal traditional or digital artist. But because again, like I'm more concerned on the laws, less of like laws and protection for artists. So that's where I stand, in the sense that I'm not against AI art, but neither am I for AI art because of the unshakiness that we don't in terms of like what we can expect. Because again, new genre, new venture that's going on, we don't really know for sure how many, you know, what is in place, especially considering that there's a lot of news where even on a normal like traditional or you know, with like photo versus digital art, right, or photo versus traditional art, like there's cases of unfair bias like judgments, and if you, and for me to say this is because I'm quoting Zmotion's case. I'm sorry, I'm a huge fan of Zmotion. When I first used DeviantArt, Zmotion was one of the few artists who's recommended to me, you know, as part of like a certain generation that I kind of like follow artists. She's one of the first few that I've seen around who eventually became really popular as a model artist itself, and also the fact that she likes Gundam. Hats off to her. She's actually someone that I do reach out occasionally, and I like try to comment on her posts. And she just went through an issue in terms of plagiarism, where like an artwork that she had, a photo that she had captured for a model for a magazine, was blatantly copied, mirrored. It was presented as a traditional art, and it was tied to a almost racial story that should not have been tied to in the first place, and it won an award in, I think, Luxembourg, and was actually favored by a royal family. And it's her work, but her work has been taken, copied, plagiarized, won an award, no credit to the original artist, and this guy is just going around using some sort of excuse of why the art is that way and touting himself as the original artist. But it's like, it's bad that it was stolen, but it was bad that it was also supported by like a community. And when she tried to fight it out in a lawsuit, she lost the lawsuit, despite the fact that she's the original creator of the work that was plagiarized. But like, she lost the lawsuit, and I cannot understand how she lost the lawsuit. people have said that it's just the way the evidence was presented that didn't kind of signify her originality and how she came up with her concept. And I'm like, bullshit. No, I'm fairly sure she would have presented everything. I think it's like it's something else on the other side that is being missed. And I know that it's because they probably don't follow this side of the industry on photos, but like, how can you say that her work was not plagiarized? Like, that's so shit. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so disheartened by this, and so, like, you know, forgive me, but I really like artists. I like original works. I'm again, like, I'm someone who's like very supportive of people. It's great if you want to use an artwork as a body of reference, but plagiarism is not a good thing. Okay, plagiarism is not a good thing. Yeah, so I'm so sorry. I know I went into a little rant here. But art is my passion. Art is my passion. Art is something that I really like and admire, and I admire artists. I was very lucky that growing up, like, I had a lot of artist friends, and so that kind of shaped my perception of art. It shaped my perception of, like, my appreciation of art as well, whether it's photography, whether it is digital compositions, whether it's traditional art, or even with game making. Like, it really shapes my perception. And so that's where I have a lot of fond feelings towards creative people. I have and this is where, like, I will never ever tell someone, like, hey, you need to lower your prices for me. It's like, no, if you present me a price, I'm gonna look at it and go, like, can I afford it? If I can't afford it, that's on me. Because the artist has presented the work and they've charged according to what they think their work is worth. And if they charge according to what they think their work is worth, who am I to haggle with someone, right? So again, it comes to the games as well. Like, if a price is being charged, like, I know it's expensive. Like, oh, it comes down to, can I afford it? If I can't afford it, then too bad, don't play. You know? That's how it works. Sorry, I was not reading, like, some of the comments, so I'm just the things, like, either both sides party, YouTube or Twitch is sharing. I'm so sorry. When I go on a rant, you'll see, like, I've kind of, like, shut down and stop reading things. So, like, let me go back. Wish Adobe didn't cancel the perpetual license. True. It's a very sad thing, but, like, gotta make money, moolah, you know? Now we're all in the subscription world. Everything is cash. Cash, baby, cash. AI art can't mean in that is beautiful, but based on survey, people like handwork even more, especially older people. I mean, that's the same thing with, like, you know, newspaper versus, like, digital newspaper. I remember, like, a lot of people say, like, oh, like, digital newspaper is a thing, but I feel like the younger generation is more used to it, whereas the older generation, like, people love the smell of books, the touch of books. Books don't go out of fashion, they just probably get, like, more and more rare, but, like, that feeling there, you don't feel it with a digital book. You can't, like, go on a Kindle and go, like, I want to feel the touch of paper. No, doesn't have the feel of touch of paper, man. Okay, anyway, moving on. It is bad. Yes, that's true. Your artwork got stolen as well. Oh no, Zephyr, I'm so sorry to hear that your artwork got stolen. Were you okay? Like, any issues with that? That's why it wasn't one of my good photos from a moto shop that's stolen Photoshop. Yeah, well, that's a little hard to say, because I think, like, a lot of these photos with Photoshop things is very hard to, like, kind of, like, fight against. Usually I try to make sure, like, make sure that you've got your timestamps, make sure that you can prove that you've actually come up with it first before other people. A local designer has his own price, yep. You let your clients name the price? No, don't let your clients name the price. They will always undercharge. Like, can you imagine if you say, like, oh, my art, well, here, name a price for, like, a full body artwork, and then someone goes, 5 ringgit. Let me just say, like, if someone tells you 5 ringgit for a full-blown artwork, your artwork must be, like, you're either a fool to accept the price, or you're not that talented yet. And I say not talented as in, like, you're still learning the ropes, that you're okay to price it really cheap. Because I feel like you might be able to price it higher if you've got good artwork, good style, drawing, composition. Like, yeah, I'm generally a believer that. If you sold your painting for 300, oh yeah. But was it a good painting? How much effort did you put in? How much was your material and cost on that? And this is where the business mindset comes in. Recognize the background of the image was how I knew it was mine. I see. Okay, now I'm gonna read YouTube. No more room in hell. We're gonna watch the trailer. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you've been asking for that. Yes, yes, we should watch the trailer, shouldn't we? Hang on, let me see if I can pop up like the trailer for you first. Let me go on MRH2. Mamma mia! Let me go and see if I can like pop up a video of it. Okay, I found the video. I just now need to like pop it up on like, wait, what's it? Is it here? No, no, yes. Wait, what? Where is it? Where did it go? Oh my god. How am I terrible with tabs? I'm terrible. I'm terrible with a lot of things. Jesus Christ. Let's go watch it. All painting is much expensive, like 1K and above. For acrylic, I can sell cheap because the materials are cheap. Yep, yeah. If it's acrylic, then like you doing good, yo. You doing good. Yep. Okay. Let me see if I can do browser sauce. Screen capture, window capture. Hang on. Nope. Hang on. Let me try to like see if I can like. Nope. Where is it? Boya. Boya, boya, boya. Boy, boing, boing. Where? All painting takes a month to complete. Yeah, it does. It takes a long time to complete those things, though. Which is why, again, like I always don't recommend people to like, you know, do certain things because it's so expensive. No, you didn't hear anything. Sure, yam. I'm like trying to remember how I got like my web browser last time. I don't remember how I managed to capture it. I think it's this one. I don't think it's this one. I mean, I think this will work. Let me see. And then oh, okay. Ta-da! Okay, I'm gonna minimize this for street. Joy. Let's see. Can you see this? Alright. I'm gonna like play it, but like, okay, let's play up here. So you guys can see it. You scammed yourself? That's not on me, that's on you. All paintings around 3 to 7 days to dry for a layer. Yeah, won't be surprised if it's 3 to 7 days to dry for a layer, man. That's a lot of work. I think all painting. I'm impressed with all painting, by the way. That is one medium that took forever for me to learn, and I still think that that's still very, very painful to learn to use. Just so like acrylic is one of those that I'm like, it's layering is not my strongest suit. Okay, wait, let's start. We're gonna be playing No More Room in Hell 2, the trailer. I am curious to hear what it's all about. So guys, let's hear it together. First and foremost though, I am going to turn off the music for this so that we can actually hear the sound of like the video. Okay? And then let's roll clip. Okay. Guys, if I freak out. Ah! What the fuck? Ah! There's something! Damn it! The zombies are scary! What the fuck? Ah! I'm not playing this. That was enough to tell me not to play it, man. Like, screw this shit! Oh my god. Okay, this is cool though. The whole montage with the whole like the guns is really cool. Like I like that. And, oh my god! Ah! No. Why I do this? I'm the one who's scared. Excuse me.
I'm not done yet.
There's so much guns lah. I can't heal zombies. And it's an axe, and they have to come near to me in order to hit lah. I'll die first, man. Ah! This is so creepy. Damn, the background sound is so cool though. I like the music. Too many blood. That's gore. Yeah, it's gore, right? It's gore. It's scary. It is very scary. It's too scary. But I like the music. I like the music. The trailer music is actually pretty cool. That's a lot of killing. Grabs your Snoopy for protection. Excuse me, if you want Snoopy, what protection do I have?
Fuck no. Shit is about to go down.
We have a chainsaw. Okay, I'm gonna pause this right here. Like, no! The zombies, it's slow. There are 103 gun types. No, but this is scary. This is scary, guys. This is like super scary. Like, no. I'm like, I watched that and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with life right now. I'm done with life right now. Like, no. Suddenly you're like, me play this game? This game, you can wait till like next Halloween, which is like in October. I don't have to think about it until October. Right. That is the plan. I don't have to think about this game until October. It's just scary. Too scary. No. the horror person in me is like so scared. I don't wanna. Okay, I tap out. Okay, I tap out. Breathe. I'm gonna like try to breathe and pretend like it didn't exist. My heart, guys, my heart. If you didn't think I was scared, like, let me tell you, I am scared. Like, that scares the heck out of me. Those kind of things creep me, and like, I don't like horror. Like, the Jeebus Creepers. It's just the only good thing is that there wasn't a lot of like close up with the zombies, so I could like still be okay about it and like not freak the fuck that much out. But like, if it was close up, I would have freaked out even more. Actually, wait. As I'm talking about this, I should turn on the music again. Let's turn on my happy background Christmas music. So we be scared. I am from Malaysia. Did I not sound like I'm from Malaysia? Did I not sound like I was from Malaysia? Calm down, chill. Let's watch again. No, screw you, Mr. Kid. No, we are not watching that again. No. But MRIH zombie, it's not scary at all. It's 32-bit and it's free. What? Watch the trailer? Fine. Let me look up the trailer for the first game. Let me look up the trailer for the first game itself. But like, if it's scary, I'm like tapping out. It's like, I'm really scared of like zombies. Like, why would I like, you know, wanna play anything with like, you know, actual zombies itself? So, you know, me freaking the fuck out. I think I found the trailer. I missed it. I petition for a replay. No replay. But I will play the first clip. I think this is trailer 1 because it's 9 years ago. According to this video, that was like the release 9 years ago. Okay, so we will play. Don't laugh, but I scream and cry when my friends tricked me into watching Grudge 2 in the cinema back in high school. I mean, it was Grudge 2. Sadako! Okay. watching the first trailer, I will comment about it as I scream and cry in agony. But like, fine. We will watch trailer 1. Since we watched trailer 2, we should watch trailer 1 to give it you know, to just for full circle. You know, circle of life, full circle. Let's watch trailer 1. Let me like turn off my brain and tap out right now. Okay. Wait. I need to turn off the music sound again. Like, I can't have my Christmas sound playing at the same time as this, okay? Let me turn off Christmas music. 2, 1, 2. Okay, no Christmas music. And let us start with the first trailer. My heart aches. No, I really want to know what this is. A standalone Half-Life 2 modification. Excuse me, Half-Life 2 was not 2-bit. This looks like Resident Evil, like, what, 3, 2 CG. Yeah, it gives me like, okay, yeah, that is RE2 CG. There's no more room in hell. The dead will walk the earth. Okay. I mean, now that we have more realistic looking zombies, these ones don't scare me as much. I say as much, but like, it's still scary. Okay, now it makes me feel like I'm playing like CS older. Ah, my god, no, don't come near me. No. Ah! Come on. Ooh. They're right. As little kids, zombies, what the hell? Ah! Why? Why do we have to kill little kids zombies? This music is like, eh. Oh, like, look at the corpse on the right earlier. The one with the half-leg thing. Whoa. Wait, you can electrocute them? Nani? You can actually electrocute them? Cool. So, what's the... Okay, bomb explosions. Tanks! Wait, can I just be a tank? I think as a tank I will survive the zombie apocalypse a lot better. Will Halloween 2013 beta version 1.07. So like ah! What? Didn't he beat the guy? Okay. We done with this. We done with that. My heart. My heart was not good. My heart was definitely not good. Some playable characters from movie there were. Anyway, my heart was not the best. Watch horror movies with a straight face and complain the entire time because of the plot while my friends are shitting themselves. What? No, I can't. Like, the instant I hear the sound, I start freaking out. This sound is not terribly bad, but I'm fairly sure like in the game itself, they probably have more like suspense music. I would freak out a lot. Watch in the dark room, get ready, strong mental zombie cat. No, never watch anything in the dark room. No. I'll have nightmares. No. No watching horror in a dark room. Like, no guys. I would cry. I haven't played that game since uni days. Ooh. It's about high time to get back into it since the sequel's coming out. Klee will be very useful in this kind of game. Klee would be extremely useful in this kind of game. That is true. I take it. Thank you, Klee. You have wiped out all the zombies and I'm now free. Or I die with the zombies too. But nonetheless, I'm free. Thank you so much for the hydrate. You know what was a movie that I didn't freak out for horror, even though it had zombies in it? The one that's was it Zack Snyder created for Netflix? I can't remember the name of the movie now. See, that's the problem. Like these days, I became that kid that like does not remember things, cause it bypasses me now. It's like I know what I'm talking about. I remember the image. I don't remember names. I'm terrible at it. I'm so sorry. Like I should look up names right now, cause it's killing me. It's killing me inside when I don't remember the name, and then like when that happens, I'm like asking myself like why do I not remember names? So I am going to look up one of the actors in there, because at least if it's an actor, I will remember who they are. Actors are easier to remember. Actors are so easy to remember, like what it is. Army of the Dead! That's the one! Army of the Dead. So like I watched Army of the Dead and that did not scare me for zombies. That was actually okay. I was very surprised that was okay. I thought I would freak out, but like the movie conceptualizing and the fact that the zombie turned out to be robots, or there was robot zombies, I was like, holy crap. Okay, yeah. My brain, no wonder my brain didn't think it was horrifying, because it was, you know, it was not real zombies. Not real zombies. It's just hilarious. So fucking hilarious. Okay. Do you play Outlast? No, I don't play anything with zombies. I swear. I just cannot play zombies. Like, I'm so scared of horror. Horror terrifies me. You don't understand. Like, I play Phasmo and then I freaked out with Phasmo as well. If I can freak out with Phasmo, I can freak out with all zombies. Outlast, Last of Us. I think like, what was the other? Like Resident Evil was scary. Fatal Frame was scary, even though there was no zombies there. Like anything that's remotely horror-ish, I freak out. Anything that is like Western RPG games, I don't play. I'm such a like, and this is the other part of myself, I'm a Japan snob. I'm a Japan snob too much. It's like I live, eat, breathe anything that's like remotely Japanese. And so like if you ask me for something like remotely Western, I'm like, I don't think I've touched it. It's like there are a lot of Western games that I know a lot of people say is really good, and I'm like, haven't brought myself to that level yet. Gotta try it eventually though. Amongst all horror games, only Outlast made you pee in your pants. What? You peed in your pants? What has Outlast done to you? What was so scary about Outlast that it made you pee in your pants? Battlefield 1, do you play it? Battlefield 1, no, but I played CS before, and I told you guys, I'm not an FPS player, so like, even CS, I was so terrible at it that I was like, before I can shoot anyone, I was like knocked on the head. Bayonetta, yes, I played all the Bayonetta except the latest one because I didn't like the storyline. Like, I had a look at the storyline, I was like, no. DMC series, yes. Yes, I played DMC series, I love it. Basically, it's Unga Bunga. Both series are Unga Bunga with style. Of course I would have played it. RH has famous voice actors, Japanese voice actors, or English voice actors. I don't really like listen to a lot of English voice actors. And this is a name that I know, probably not a quality that will like drag me into the game. PewDiePie plays it, but he freaks out. But PewDiePie is not even an Oshi. Do I even watch any of PewDiePie thing? No, actually, here's something that you should know about myself. I don't watch any games with commentary. Part of the reason why I'm like, I also don't like myself commenting or saying anything when I'm gaming. But like, if I like a game, I don't want to comment about my game because like, if I'm commenting about it, like I'm distracting myself from actually playing it or enjoying it. But like a lot of like the streamers that I follow for games, surprise, they are no commentary type of people. Like they play the game purely, and then you're just watching it for the cutscenes and storyline, and also like how like amazing they are at doing it. Like those are the streamers that I follow mostly. So I tend to follow like people who speedrun games, on release day. And they don't talk, and they're all and coincidentally these are actually Japanese streamers, because I followed them like for a while back when they were on Twitch before they moved to YouTube. So I remember something in the channel and I was like, holy crap, this is gold. For once I'm not hearing anything. I get to enjoy the storyline. I get to actually feel as though I'm playing or backseating and watching my friends play games. Like I love it. Because I used to like, there's a lot of games that I can't play, so I would sit down and watch my friends play, or my family play, and I'll like start being the backseat passenger that's annoying, and they'll be like, just play on your own and like get your own game. I'm like, no, I just want to comment here. I want to be the commentator as a viewer, and I want to watch you play. And no matter how fuck up you are, I get to laugh at you. FNAF, yes, FNAF. I've played KOF. I've played. I'm not really good with like any fighting games though, like, cause I sometimes don't remember the exact moves to execute a certain style. Like, sorry, coughing. I'm still coughing. Okay. Oh, way too many jump scares. Oh yeah, I can't stand jump scares. I'm like terrible at jump scares. KOF. Was it Coalla? Is Coalla KOF? I think Coalla is KOF. Yeah, KOF like was one of my favorite. And then I remember like during like my uni days, like I would hang out with people playing at arcades a lot. And it'll be like a bunch of guys playing at the arcades. I'll be telling them like, guys, I just want to watch you guys play. And they'll be like, no, you can't. If you're coming here to just watch strangers play, you might as well just play. I'm like, no, I'm not going to that. We'll shout you. Just play the fucking game. And then they'll just see me lose. And they'll just laugh at me. I'm like, fuck this. But it was fun. So like, yeah, KOF, Soul Calibur. What was the other? There's like at least one more other fighting game. Was Street Fighter. Yeah. Like, these three were like the quintessential fighting games that like most people play. I didn't have like a lot of people play Mortal Kombat though, sadly. So like I understand all the fatalities and I think they're fucking hilarious and amazing. But like, yeah, I've never really played Mortal Kombat, and I know it's very gory though. It's very gory. What was the other game that was really popular, like, that became really popular with, like, people who play all these kind of games? What do you suck at Street Fighter for? It's okay, you can suck in one fighting game, but you can excel in another fighting game, it's fine. Blaze Blue! Blast Blue was also pretty good, and I was very fortunate when I was in Australia that I got to actually, go to an EVO event. So I got to actually see EVO tournaments and actually see how people play. And I kid you not, people who play in EVO tournaments are on another level altogether. Like, holy shit, man, these people playing like their fighting games, like, oh, I forgot about Tekken. Thank you so much for reminding me about Tekken. Like that good old days. Yeah, exactly, Aru. Good old days. Good old days. You wanna see Lee, you wanna see me play NMRH with a friend so you could laugh? So you wanna be the person laughing at me? Yes, I'm very sure you would. I guess if there were anybody in my friends list that were going to collab with me on NMRIH, maybe you can laugh at me, but like I'll leave that idea out there for people to maybe consider playing with me, and we'll see what happens from there. But I cannot guarantee I will play it. That's the one thing I will say. I cannot guarantee. You almost destroyed a controller practicing combos. Oh my god. Yes. Wait. Did you buy the joystick controller? Because I know a lot of people. Like, that's partly what I saw in Evo. Like everyone had their own controller, their little joystick, and they will tap away like a maniac. Like, did you get one? Did you get one? Because like I know a lot of people that do. Oh, you used the Xbox One controller? Yeah, no. I'm so sorry. That Xbox One controller is gone. It's dead already. No. You need to get the proper like joystick fighting controllers, man. Bro. Feel like the weird child that always strategy game. What? There's nothing wrong with strategy game. When I think of strategy game, I really think of like Command and Conquer, which I don't know how many people still play Command and Conquer. I mean, I think that's very old, right? Like Command and Conquer, and I think StarCraft is still a thing, probably. Quite hard to find. No, it's not hard to find. It's actually very easy to find. It's just that it's expensive. it's not that hard to find. Trust me, I've seen a lot of people who have that arcade controllers. Command and Conquer, you spend hours on the game. Oh man, here we go. Command and Conquer, you spend hours on the game. Like how many hours? Wait. Which Command and Conquer did you spend many hours on? Because everyone has a specific Command and Conquer that they play non-stop. I think like quite popular was like Command and Conquer 2. I'm fairly sure I remember the amount of hours like a few of my friends used to play. It's like Command and Conquer 2 was the game that they would play non-stop. Not even 1, it was 2. 5D100, hello, welcome. You are bad at it. You couldn't get past the tutorials. I have not played Age of Empire. I've been told that Age of Empire is really good, but like I have not played that yet. That goes for most RTS games. Yeah, I think like most like RTS games are a bit tough. And a random alien game, I'm fairly sure the random alien game is StarCraft, because that's the random alien game everyone would play. And keep in mind that StarCraft is the one where the Koreans excel, and therefore you will never be able to beat. You know, when we think of like the first tourney games that everyone would watch, it wasn't even like Evo fighting games. No, it was freaking StarCraft. StarCraft is actually is the reason why we now have a lot of video game tournaments, because StarCraft was so popular that it became worldwide. And then now we're all like, you know, now we are living in a generation where people no longer look at football as like their game of entertainment that they will watch. No, it's now League of Legends, Dota, you know, you name it. It's all the video games now. It's absurd how terrible I am at them. No, it's okay. We all have things that we're bad at. I'm as well pretty bad. I bet you won't play NMRAH with friend. No, surprisingly, if there is a friend that plays with me, I will actually play a game, despite the fact that I'm a chicken and a goose and probably really shit at it and don't really want to play it. But I will play if I have a friend who plays with me. Especially if they give me the game, because I'm not gonna pay it with my own cash. But like, yeah, I generally will play. But if you ask me to play on my own, no. Wish Halo, not gonna lie. You miss Halo? Oh man. Has anyone really watched the TV series? Because I know a lot of people complain about the TV series, by the way. The live-action TV series of Halo was apparently not on point. And I remembered Halo, was it Halo 3? That was like a major disappointment for everybody who was like, I don't like the ending of Halo 3! I remember that. I remember like the hoo-ha. It was either Halo 3 or it was like don't know which other game that was apparently really bad. Like the last game itself, the ending kind of killed everybody. And they were like, no, I hate this game. What did the devs do? And then the devs tried to like improve the ending by not really improving it much with like extra story. And I remember like people still complaining about how shitty it was. You wanna go now? Okay, goodbye Lee. Thank you so much for stopping by on YouTube. It was Halo 4? Was it? Oh, so it was Halo. It was Halo that was the issue. Yes. So yeah, I remember like people were complaining about like how it ended. It was like, no, this is not how I expected my favorite series to go. No need to sugarcoat it. Like there is always going to be adaptations that are really shitty. Like people try to stray away from the methodology, but like you know it doesn't work. Which is why Last of Us, I'm kind of terrified with how it's going to go, because like Last of Us has a very strong, like Naughty Dog comes up with very strong stories, and because of that I always am hesitant with adaptations, because I'm so scared that they stray from the storyline itself that it just becomes a disaster. No, it's Mass Effect 3. No, that's the one. Mass Effect 3 is the one that like the ending was so shitty. Because Mass Effect is the one that you could play either as a guy or girl, right? So I remember like the ending was really bad and they hated it because the ending just the explanation of everything that it went through like 1 and 2 is horrible. movie makers should turn video games into animated series instead of live action. I disagree with that comment though. There have been good adaptations. I give an example of an adaptation that I actually enjoyed, but a lot of people did not enjoy. And I mentioned this multiple times before, but so the one that I really enjoy for like adaptations when it comes to not video game, but it was like an animation that became like a TV series that became a movie. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell I actually enjoyed. Like I really think that Ghost in the Shell was good as a live action. People will disagree with me and like screw the people because like it was great as a medium on its own. So I like that. A video game turn movie that I enjoyed, and I think everyone will say the same as well. They just need to look at the actual source material, correct? But hang on, guys. Do you guys all remember Mortal Kombat? Like the old Mortal Kombat 1, 2, not the recent remake, but the old Mortal Kombat. It was campy. It was campy and so fucking good. Like, I love the old Mortal Kombat movies. Like, I'm sorry guys, screw you guys. The new Mortal Kombat looks fantastic on paper, but the old Mortal Kombat had all the campy juices that I like. It didn't have the gore, sadly. It did not have like, you know, the fatalities, sadly, but it had the camp. It had the camp, it had great casting, it had people who was fucking enjoying what they were doing there. I love it. As an adaptation, it was great. You have not watched the Mortal Kombat movie? No! The originals? No! I need to drag you to... Yes! It's like the Street Fighter movie. Exactly! Like the Street Fighter movie was so good! The classics, like... Campy is it was amazing as an adaptation because it didn't take itself seriously. And as, you know, fighting games, you shouldn't be taking yourself seriously. Like, that's the whole point. What moan? Did I moan? I moaned? There was a moan? When? Where? Okay, wait. You can clip it and then maybe present it to me to watch later because I have no idea that I moaned. But anyway, it was like so good. You suck in Mortal Kombat 2, by the way. It's not that. Come on, it's not that terrible. Wait, Lee, you're still here? Hang on, what's this? Sorry, I'm still coughing. Okay, so you will hear the occasional cough that leaks out, but like, you know, I'm excited to talk to you guys. It's been so long. It's Satsudan Sunday. That's what DC needs to do in their movies, in my opinion. If they go campy and fun, it would be so much better. I mean, wait, hang on. Oh, I like Witcher, but I do think that they're straight. Like, there are some parts of Witcher that I'm like, I'm not sure if they're gonna stray from the meta of it. And then especially because like now that you've heard the news of like Henry Cavill's kind of like, you know, stepped out, and it's supposed to be because they changed the storyline, not following the games or the books. I'm not sure where it's gonna go, so I give it the benefit of the doubt for now because I can't really visualize what has changed. But I think up until like series 1, series 2, it was kind of still okay-ish. I say okay-ish, I'm not saying it's good or bad, I'm just saying okay-ish. For DC movies itself, look, I think Marvel has taken campy and fun too far because sometimes I question the logic in Marvel, and I think Marvel has very lazy writing. I don't want DC to go into lazy writing. In fact, I think that up until the Justice League film, everything else leading up to that point, like Wonder Woman 1, okay, I don't even think of Wonder Woman 2. Wonder Woman 1 was fantastic. I'm sorry, Lee. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm like stuck in this one. Wonder Woman 1 was fantastic. Ignoring Batman because like I don't know if they'll ever get. I mean, I like Batman with Ben Affleck, but I don't know if they're gonna expand on that. But let's talk about like Superman. Superman was slow, but I liked it. I liked it for an atmospheric film. I think a lot of people hated it, but I enjoyed it because it was so different from Marvel, and I like that it set the tone. And it made DC more serious because, to be fair, I think of DC as a lot more serious. Anyway, so I liked liked what I saw there. Like, I think I'm that's very interesting cipher for you to say DC comic versus movie, because like I know a lot of people who say DC TV series is better than movie, and I kind of like am like half because I don't really like the TV series. I think that there are some of the TV series gets a little too campy, or it doesn't make logical sense to me that I can't enjoy it. So I find the movie's logic is maybe a lot more solid, but people don't see it in that way. I've not watched any of the animated movies, by the way, for DC, so I will apologize. I don't think I have the right to comment about it. Marvel movies are trash in my opinion. Don't follow any rules for their magic powers, and the writing is bad. Yes, I agree. I think Marvel movies, even Marvel TV series, there are a lot of things about it that I have like find the writing isn't the best. And coming from someone who was in creative writing, as someone who also, like I said, I'm an art person, so I dabble into a few things, but like, I didn't like it. There are some parts which I can't stand the writing. I think like, if you disassociate it's then you can enjoy it, you know. Can you watch No More Room in Hell 2 official gameplay reveal before I go, please? Didn't I watch the official gameplay reveal? That was the one that I actually watched on stream earlier, actually. So I don't think like I didn't watch that. Honestly, DC animated is top tier, far superior than Marvel. Okay. Well, if you guys have like a very specific DC animated that you want me to actually check out, maybe you guys can just do the recommendation in Discord and I guess provide me with links where I can watch it, and I'll check it out. Because like I always don't like to comment on things that I have never watched or personally experienced before, because it's not a fair judgment or call. So like if you're saying it's good, then I need to actually have a look at it. Batman 2022. I don't know about Batman 2022, but I know I did watch the the Japanese Batman Gundam transformation, which I thought that was hilarious. That was a riot. I love the Japan Batman. It was just so campy and so good. It was like, oh, this is not the Batman that I know from comics, but this is fucking hilarious. This is worth watching. So I like it. That's trailer, not gameplay. Oh, it says trailer, not gameplay. I think I had enough of horror today. I really don't want to go back into horror. Can I do it like can I watch that like next week? Can I take a, because we've watched 2 of the trailers already. Can I watch it next week, please? Please, Lee. Can I watch the gameplay like next week? Batman 2022 is not suitable watching on TV or on PC. And a lot of them are that quality or better. I recommend starting on Flashpoint Paradox though. Flashpoint Paradox is the one that actually branches out the new 52, isn't it? I'm fairly sure that like the new 52 came about because of Flashpoint. And I know I know this only because like a lot of like some of my guy friends are huge DC Marvel comic book fans, so like they go on tirades. I listen to the tirades and be like, oh, okay, cool. Despite the fact that I don't know much about it, but like you tell me and I just learn from there. Yes, unfortunately I've got a lot of friends who are geeks. It's pretty cool. The vibe doesn't seem the same as in the theater. Well, theater has surround sound. You don't have surround sound speakers, you know? But the thing is, like, if you have noise cancelling headsets, you hear everything in surround sound. This is what I mean. Got it, like the visual? The visual can be fine. You know how to make the visual fine? Get those projectors. The 90s geeks are seen as losers. Now they're the cool kids. Because it's too dark. Oh, no. I want to see it all bright. Damn right, we're the cool kids. No. I don't think that we're cool kids. I still think that there's still a challenge there. We're just a growing population and we're becoming normalized. We're no longer stigmatized. We're now normal. Watch gameplay, please, before I go to bed. No, I really cannot. I'm not gonna watch it because, like, if I watch it, I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep, and I have work tomorrow. I'm not going through. No. This is the moment I'm like putting my foot down. Like, no, I'm gonna watch that. I'll watch it next week with you, but I'm not watching it this week. Okay. Anyway, it is 4 minutes. It's getting close to midnight as well. 3 minutes to midnight, which is basically the time for me to say goodbye, au revoir, my dear ladies and gentlemen. Only because like I do have work. So this is just me. Yeah, it is sleep time. Sleep. What's that, Kenida? You eat yourself lah. I'ma ask before you say goodbye. Yes. We can have one more room for chats. Yes. What's it? What do you wanna ask? Should I care? Would we be terrible? Oh right. For those like people. Boing physics. You mean this one? This one does not. But like that's also because like it cannot be programmed. I didn't program it with this yet. But like with the live 2D, I'm not sure. Because the live 2D itself, again, like I haven't been able to contact the rigger slash artist to that the final quotation. So I can't tell if boing will be included. I mean, I don't know. Would you guys like chip in cash if like boing is a thing? Cause like potentially, if you guys chip in cash, maybe I can be able to commission boing, you know? But you know, boing was funded by the horny lads, the horny thirsty lads. Ta-da! Okay. Otherwise, you know, I don't know. Will I commission boing? Depend. No need boing. Right? I just be petan. I'll just be petan at heart. Say so. It's a must for real. I'll just open a commission and go like, okay, boing on throne wish list. This is how much it's gonna cost you guys. Like, good luck. Good job, community, raising boing funds. Your hopes and dreams. The hopes and dreams all dashed. It all went down the drain. That's my secret cap. I'm always horny. Lie. By the way, 500. I finished like doing some of my extracurricular stuff. So I'll get back to like translating more chapters for you. just so you know, like I will translate more chapters. I'm not a fan of boing. No. See. Here's the thing. I don't think Petane is good because Petane is too flat. I also don't think boing is good because boing is too bombastic. But I like the thing called middle average. You know, because middle average, you get the best of both worlds. You get a slight boing, and you're still Petane enough to be able to fit into most things. You know, that is the perfect. It's like a sankaku. You know, the triangular. You need a sweet spot. Whether it's boing or whether it's like the Thai sweet spot. Medium is premium, exactly! Medium is premium. Medium is always premium. That is true. That is very, very true. Alright, you like apps more? I'm sorry, you won't find apps in my if I do my L2D, you won't find apps here, but you might find apps in like my alt. I have Reek at least, like my alternate one of my alternates, and Aru got a chance to have a look at it. Actually, like I forgot to like do it in my private voice channel, so like it was actually on my general channel, which at least 2 or 3 people were very lucky to catch me then this afternoon and got to see my alt. So you know, if I do end up like not meeting the deadline for my my actual like debut day, which I was planning for this month, I might just still use my alt just to like show off. You know, only cause I like my alt anyway. They say small boing is better without clothes and bigger boing is better clothed. Nani? No. Medium is gold. Medium is special. We'll keep it a surprise. Thank you. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate myself lots later on as well. I need it. I need it for my own sanity. Alright. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you everybody for stopping by. It has been a pleasure to have you guys here. I'm so thankful and grateful to all of you for stopping by itself. Now I am going to be raiding someone, so I'm looking up people that we can do raids right now. So just give me a second. My dear friend Hey Plate Cat is actually streaming right now. She does cooking. I want to send you guys all to her stream because she's quite cute. Like I enjoy her stream. Like she is a foodie, a VTuber itself from Malaysia. I want you guys to like check her out because she's so cool. She's just such a sweetie. So let's go and rate my beautiful friend right now. Guys, let's go raid. She's making takoyaki, okay? She's making takoyaki. So like, let's go. Send some love to her. Let's see her takoyakis, guys. Takoyaki, good yaki. Let's go. I will. I'll DM you, Siffer. I'll DM you in a minute, and then just show me like your portfolio. I want to see it. Okay, let's go.